just to me as uninteresting as somebody going, these tenets are great for other people, but I'm too enlightened to follow them. I think it's interesting to view religion not in any of these terms, but in terms of almost somewhat like Platonic ideals of morality, right? If you read a ton of philosophy, you are going to be so confused on ethics by, because there's so many opposing viewpoints, and they're going to be many times contradictory to each other. They're often going to be kind of at odds with one another, and because of that, I think that it's more productive for the conversation like this to view religion not so much as a spiritual system, but a code of ethics that people follow, right? I think Buddhism is actually a great example of this, right? I've somewhat self-described as that in the past, for transparency's sake. And the reason I am such a big fan of it is because it's not so much a religion in a spiritual sense as much as it's almost just an applied philosophy, right? And I think oftentimes, once again, if we take religion in their ideal form, not in their practical forms, but in their ideal forms that are written in many of these texts, that's what they end up being. They end up being applied philosophies, applied codes of ethics. And I suppose you could say that the rituals, the traditions, the practices are just the application of that, kind of in pair with the more important ethical codes. Not important, but the ethical codes to be discussed here in this conversation at least, right?